So you know that I love being able to record simple, efficient videos, but also having a screen record to enhance what I'm talking about. I love using the tool Tella. I think it's a great tool, but one other tool that's caught my eye is a tool called Screen Studio. It's a video recording software that has an online version and a application version to the desktop. I think it's a great tool. One big thing, I just want to take a moment and just unpack like, hey, the features and the things that you're going to look for if you're comparing maybe two of those or this and something else, or just looking for something that's a reasonable piece to add to your video recording tool belt. And so this is going to be more of a walkthrough of what Screen Studio has been for me for the past couple of months, what that looks like, how does it go into my workflow. And so let's just jump into it. So if you go to screen.studio, pulls up their beautiful homepage, serves as an awesome like SaaS landing page. Good thing is you can try this out for free. I think it's like a 7-day trial. And then they've got a pretty reasonable pricing structure. They've changed it a little bit. When I first signed up, it was just like a low one-time fee. Now they've got some monthly options, which may be better for you if you just want to test it out for a month and take it for a test drive, and it's very low cost for you out the gate. Or there's also like a flat fee, like, hey, purchase here, purchase it forever, and you get like 1 year of updates, which is pretty standard. But I thought this was really cool. They've got a lot of AI functionality built with this, awesome subtitles and awesome automatic zooms, and just the it's very intuitive as far as like using the setup and using the software and running through it, and it's just very clean. It's very clean looking as far as like being able to capture video, audio, and the screen together. And they've got a lot of different use cases. I admire what they're building. I know that they went with more of a native application first approach, which was, it's a little bit of a bet because a lot of it's primarily based on Mac operating system programs. But they have an awesome integration with devices, whether it's iPhone, iPads, you name it. One big thing that they just released, which I'm really excited about, that's what I want to kind of walk through, was they just released in beta their Screen Studio 3.0.0, which was a pretty significant update for what's new with Screen Studio. So being able to have shareable links and having some different camera layouts, which was something different, where they used to, you could only put, a talking head on the rim of the screen, and now they can do full screen layouts and also just no talking head, just the screen, you name it. But the shareable link is a pretty significant thing too, or someone can you can share this out and someone can watch it. I think that's a pretty big update. And so again, walking through this, and one thing I think is it's very comfortable for me as a content creator, because what Screen Studio does, it shares it almost like you would operate within Premiere. So you can save these out, and they have like Screen Studio save files on your desktop or wherever you save your media files. You can open those back up. Very similar. It reminds me of Premiere, like even the color scheme. And so every time I open up a Screen Studio file, it's like, oh, okay, this is very comfortable for me personally. But I think there's some pros and cons to that. I think with moving to more of a true cloud-based solution, gives you a little bit better flexibility. But I like just the ease of use. You can just fire it up and you can go in and edit. One big thing I know that they've got on their roadmap, which I'm excited about, is just they've already got a lot of these shareable links to different layouts, cursor types. Big thing that you need to be looking out as far as like, hey, if you're interested in investing in a tool like this, what they're going to do with multi-clip recordings, but also adding full text slides. Like you can add like almost like a presentation inside of this recording while you're editing. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting feature as far as like creating quick content like this, being able to have your own text slides within the editor. Pretty awesome. But also the animations for enter and exit. So like that was always something with a lot of these tools that they may or may not have lacked, like the transition of like coming in and out of a lot of these things. that's where I think a tool like Tella does a pretty good job with. They give you enough tools to have, some movement, animation, where, I think Screen Studio is playing a little bit of a catch up, but I mean, they're there. Like I said earlier, they've got some really good other AI technologies that have impressed me as far as like their subtitling and their rapid continuous development process, which is pretty impressive because they're a lean team and they're rapidly deploying and testing new features on a monthly basis, which is to me super impressive. And so just wanted to kind of again walk through what that looks like. You can see with some of the again, we go to the change log. You're clicking on these things. You're clicking on the roadmap. Again, I would highly recommend, hey, take it for a test drive, sign up for a free trial, even do like a month to month subscription. There's some links in the comments in the section below on this video. But I would highly encourage use this because it's an easy way where you can set up everything you have, camera, microphone, screen, and you can, if you've got an idea or you've got something you need to communicate, this is a very polished way to do it. It's super polished where you can be on camera creating this one-to-one dialogue, but also showing what you're needing to show. And using a tool like Screen Studio is giving you that outlet to do that. Again, you can do this for free for 7 days. And so I would recommend just test drive it, see what happens. All right, talk soon. Bye.